All right, guys. Good evening. It's Wednesday night, 2015. Pretty excited about what's about to happen this coming weekend. And we have one of our team members in our team, Dennie Goodwin, that's from Texas. Dennie, you out there?
Here. Yes, sir. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hey, bud. How you doing?
Good, good. Yeah. Sorry, my phone, my network just kind of dropped me.
All right. What's great about this business is that you never seen each other, never met each other, but over the phone and building a relationship. And obviously, I'm in a different team than Dennie, but we always see, about this. What I love about Viridian is that there's a team atmosphere of everybody, helping each other and cross-line help. And always talking with Dennie now in the past, I would say about the past month. I've come to learn a little bit about Dennie, and I'm great that this business, helps build perfect relationships, and not only for this business, but for a long life venture. Dennie, we got you on the call, and the people that are on the webinar and probably watched the recorded webinar after, Dennie's on the left-hand side with his beautiful wife, and we're going to go over a little bit on why Viridian and why in Texas. So I'll pull up a piece of notepad that I got here, and we'll go over this in a minute to share the story kind of thing, which is great when you're sitting down with your new people. But Dennie, buddy, how are you, sir?
I'm good. Thanks for introducing me there. Long day at work, but I'm glad I'm able to get home and be on the call and share, my story, and definitely listen to your awesome presentation tonight.
Awesome, bud. Now, when you first took a look at Viridian, right? Tell us a little bit about yourself first, your background, and what you do, and so people can understand where you're coming from, and people can probably relate to what you're going to say tonight.
Well, I'm almost 40, so my background's kind of long. I feel like I've lived a couple of lifetimes, once serving in the military, and now I work for Houston Police. And I've always been interested in technology and things like that, and I've always been very interested in solar, not just for the simple fact that, hey, I can get off of the grid and be self-sufficient and actually save some money. But the older I'm getting, and I look at my kids and out and playing, and I see all the pollution that we got going on. I know that Texas is actually one of the biggest states out there that does a lot of polluting. I think if we were our own country, I think we would be like the 8th biggest polluting country in the world. So yeah, Texas definitely does its fair share. And when I saw this Viridian opportunity, it's not only that I have the opportunity to get solar panels at pretty much for free, but also the ability to be able to save money on my bills and actually create extra income, so I can actually stop working, multiple jobs. In the police force, you tend to end up working extra jobs to make ends meet and keep afloat. So that's definitely the other major enticing thing, was the time freedom and getting to spend it with my wife and my kids and so forth. And I'm definitely excited that we're going live on Friday. So definitely one of those things that is a dream come true and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I'm definitely glad that I'm able to jump on the opportunity, as it came along.
That's great. That's awesome. And, obviously you're in the right state right now to, build this business, and they always said in the past that, 3-4 years ago, I've been in the business for 4 years, and they said there's people that haven't joined this business yet that will become very successful in it. And just looking at the state of Texas, it's going to be huge. 28 million meters, and the state of Texas is just growing. And what I have on the screen, and that's why we're asking Dennie these questions. He's a director already with Viridian Energy. They even haven't gone live yet. He's already a director. But this is what is one of the steps, right? Last week we went over the invite, and step 4 is sharing the story, right? And that, what Dennie just went over was a sincere story. That's what you're going to use when you're building your business, because when you're sitting down with somebody, you saw step 1, he talked about it, right? There's a little bit of his background, and, thank you for serving your country and giving us this freedom, right? And he talked about his family, right? Why he was looking at an opportunity, right? Step 3, how did you find your business? Why did you join? So, like, Dennie, how did you find this business? And obviously you talked about why you joined, but how did you find the business?
Well, that one is a funny story. And there is a family, my brother's ex-wife, his father, or her father is in Viridian. And they're from the Northeast, I think New Hampshire is what it was. And I know that he's called and talked to my mom about it, and my mom's like, oh, just look into this. I'm like, yeah, whatever, and it go away. and so I just kept blowing it up. And then finally, my mom's like, hey, he's going to call today. And I kind of got tired of my mom bugging me, so I jumped on the phone. I was like, fine, I'll listen to him, I'll talk to him. And then I don't think we even made it through the entire phone call before I actually started signing up. We were in the middle of talking, and I signed up immediately when I got that, the opportunity presented like that. And so technically it was through a family friend. And after a couple of months of, hey, look at this, and I just, kept running like, some people end up doing before they actually see the light.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like, your mom was persistent and she kept on going. Today I was watching Periscope, and the gentleman, he already spoke at our team meeting here in Boston. We got Gary Cox. He came over and he spoke, and he was doing a Periscope today, and he said that he doesn't care how many times he calls somebody, and this business that he was working with, he was bugging them, knocking on their doors for, I think he said 14 years, and he just finally got the business, like after 14 years. And your mom did the same exact thing, She kept on telling you to take a look, and if you didn't, you wouldn't be here at the present moment, right? So obviously we see the results, which is step 4, and then obviously step 5. What has excited you the most about Viridian?
Well, again, the opportunities and everything they offer. I love the fact that, we're involved with Elon Musk, who's, I think, a massive pioneer. I love Michael Falquist's vision and his determination to fix the world as well. I mean, I think we all share the same passion and desire to try to help and better the things. That's one of the things that excited me. But I think the other thing that excited me is that my mom pushed me to listen to the call, but I actually signed my mom up underneath me, so, or my mom and my dad. So they're actually, kicking butt too. So what I'm hoping to see is that, where we are able to supplement a little bit of extra income to where my parents, who actually, they've been living for the past couple of years, they moved here from Missouri, and it's a bit more expensive here, so it's kind of hard to just get started. And I'm hoping that this will give them the opportunity to be able to buy their own house, and for me, like I said, to stop having to work extra jobs. And I'm hoping to be able to make this even full-time. I know we talked in the past and you said to keep a job, but police force is definitely one job I don't want to keep. So I'm hoping to be able to, be successful, help a lot of people, as well as in return then eventually be able to make this my full-time passion.
I agree, buddy. It's amazing how this is coming out, this business, and how it's growing. Back in 2011, and a lot of people heard my story already. Viridian wasn't even in Massachusetts, and you're going through the same exact thing. Launching into a company where it wasn't even in the state yet, and same thing with us. In 2011, Viridian actually pulled back out of Viridian and called all their associates and said, hey, listen, we can give you your refund, or you can stay with it and just build another state. And I'm like, listen, I love this company. I'm staying with it. I was driving to Connecticut and so on, because that was my why. My why was to build a business, right? So, and the reason why, obviously, we're talking about Texas tonight, and Dennie, thank you so much for your inspiration, your story, man. And I know Texas is going to be a huge state, and hopefully we can come down there and visit you guys. And I wish you guys the best. You, your family, your mother and father, in building this business, man. Anytime you guys ever need any help, we're here to help you guys. And creating a culture and a family to help one another. And anyone that on this call, I know if Steve's busy and you guys need a question answered or anything like that, Dennie set up a WhatsApp for us, and we have group pages, and there's always questions out there, man, if you guys ever need any help. So talking about Texas and Dennie, we talked about this on the phone with Steve Barrios, and we were talking about how Texas is going to launch in November 6th, right? So anybody that's going to sign up, right? Everybody, if you guys don't know this now. Texas is an open state where they have to pick a third-party supplier, right? Am I correct, Dennie?
Yes, we're able to do that.
Yeah, right. So no one's with the utility company. They're all with the supplier, right? Yeah. So here's the thing, guys. When you guys are working with Texas, make sure that you teach your team, even if you have families that you're going to sign up, because no one is with the utility company. They're all with suppliers. We all got to make sure that they're out of contract with their current supplier, because you don't want to sign up your customers in Texas and they be in a contract with another supplier. So always make sure you ask that question. Make sure that, like today I had someone call and he didn't even know that he was with the supplier, and he's calling the supplier to see, how he got into that company, if he signed any paperwork or anything. I think they slammed him, but in the state of Texas, you got to make sure, because they're not with the utility, they're with suppliers. So always talk to your family, friends, and whoever you're signing up with, that they're not on a contract. So you guys don't have any problems down the road where someone switches to Viridian and, they're under contract and they have to pay an early termination fee, which, will be crazy, right? You don't want to do that. So step 4, obviously we were talking about the share the story, and put that into your business, right? So when you're inviting somebody and you're showing them the SPP or the solar presentation, but always, talk about those 5 steps that we just went over, right? When you're sitting down with somebody, because sometimes it's not the presentation that's going to show someone about this business. It's going to be your story, that you're talking about why you joined, to make more income, to, live a better life, or, pay off some bills, or, pay off a car payment or school payments, or, get your kids to college part-time, etc., right? And I was reading today, and I'll share this, right? In the United States, there's no state, right? There is no state in the United States where a 40-hour minimum wage work week is enough to afford a 2-bedroom apartment, okay? And that was put out from National Low-Income Housing Company. Someone posted on Facebook today, and I wanted to keep that, because that's huge. That's huge, where someone, can't afford a 2-bedroom apartment working 40 hours a week. So there are people out there looking for this business. And if you know someone in Texas, don't wait to talk to them. Don't wait to connect with them, because I'm telling you, Texas is going to be a huge state. Or, if you don't know anyone in Texas, start asking around with friends and families, people that you know in these states that you're working out of. We heard Delaware, we heard, Texas, we heard Massachusetts, et cetera. If you're in the state that you don't know anyone in Texas, start asking your family and friends and asking them if they know somebody in Texas that might want to take a look at this business, because it's huge. So, guys, we want to keep it short tonight, because it's 9:18, and if you guys get your pen out, there's another call tonight with Marty Hill with the update of Texas, and I believe some other information. I'll give you guys that number so you guys can write that down. So that's Chief Ambassador is going to do a call at 9:30. Okay, the Texas update. The number is 409-777-9147, and the PIN code is 96751, and it starts at 9:30. Denny, before we go, because it's already 9:19, you have anything else to add?
No, not really. I think you covered a good portion in the little short time that we had.
Yeah, so we'll have obviously more calls next week. Same exact time. Get your team involved, guys, and plug into this webinar and calls. We're trying to help our team, and sometimes people can't make it to the meetings, and they skip a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and they're not plugged into any Viridian systems. Where this is the best way to do it, right? Get on the call. You have my meetings here in Peabody, Mass. So if you guys know anyone in the East Coast in this area, we have meetings here Monday night at the Red's Kitchen on 131 Newberry Street. We have Alex Ralimi, a partner, has his meetings in Hilton Garden in Boston off of McLennan Highway. If you guys need the address, we can always post that on the internet. And obviously there's meetings in New Jersey with Steve, and now in Texas about to launch, and there's going to be meetings everywhere over there. So get ready, Denny, to bring everybody there. So it's going to be amazing what's happening with Viridian, right, guys? So I wanted to keep this real short, guys. Steve couldn't get on the call today. He's out traveling with his family, but obviously give his best regards, and this is what it's all about, right? Having time freedom, spending it with your family, and taking out that Payoneer card and paying for your stuff. So guys, have a great night. Denny, I appreciate it, buddy, for hopping on the call and giving us your story, man. Good luck to you. I appreciate it. And tell all those Texans I'm ready to rock and roll over there as well. So you have a great night. Say hi to your family. Guys, I appreciate you guys hopping on tonight. Again, get on that call, get that update with Chief Ambassador Marty Hill. Guys, good luck. Have a great day, and just remember one thing, right? Sometimes we're hitting so hard and breaking through that wall, and some people quit, right? And they don't even know that was the last hit that they need to break that wall, and they just quit. No, don't quit. Just keep on plugging in, keep on going after it. Obviously Texas and everybody that joins in your team, follow the duplicated system, right? It's the best way to build this business, because we don't want to invent a new wheel when it's already invented. So guys, have a great day. Appreciate it. Have an awesome weekend, and good luck in your business.